Hello and welcome to the video. Today we will present to you our CSC207 group project, which is titled Operating System Security Issues and Protection Mechanism. Before that, we will introduce ourselves. My name is Taufik Afif bin Ghazali and I am the team leader and also the security solution specialist.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Fikri Sufi bin Muhammad Faizal. My role in this project is documentation and research for solution for Android and mobile OS vulnerabilities.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amir Hakim bin Borhan. My student ID is 2024412722. So, my role in this project is to explain about threat impact. First threat is zero-day vulnerabilities. Second, ransomware and supply chain attacks on OS security. And third, Android and mobile OS vulnerabilities.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Umar Asman. My student ID is 202443826 and my role in this project is to explain about threat and weakness, about zero-day vulnerabilities, ransom and supply chain attacks on OS security, and Android and mobile OS vulnerabilities. First, zero-day vulnerabilities in Windows often occur due to weaknesses in its complex system, design and widespread use. Software bugs in key components such as the kernel, drivers and core services can be exploited before security patches are released. Windows' reliance on backward compatibility means older, less secure code is still used, increasing the system's attack surface. Insecure default settings, excessive use privilege, and vulnerabilities in third-party applications can also be exploited. Additionally, features like macros, scripting tools, and browser components may be abused if flaws exist. Because Windows is one of the most widely used operating systems, it is a major target for attackers. Maybe zero-day vulnerabilities, making zero-day vulnerabilities especially dangerous and capable of causing data breaches, system compromises, and unauthorized access.
So first, the impact of zero-day vulnerabilities is zero-day vulnerabilities are extremely dangerous because they are unknown to developers and do not have an immediate fix. This allows attackers to exploit systems without any warning. Attackers can secretly access systems, steal sensitive data, install malware, or even take full control of system operate while remaining undetected. For organizations, this can result in serious consequences such as data breaches, system downtime, financial losses, legal issues, and damage to reputation and customer trust. For individual users, zero-day attacks can lead to identity theft, financial fraud, and loss of personal data. In critical sectors like healthcare, banking, and government service, these attacks can disrupt essential service, showing the importance of proactive security measures.
Now, I will talk about the solution to zero-day vulnerabilities. So, there are many attempts to solve zero-day vulnerabilities, but cannot completely prevent them. Researchers focus on reducing risk and impact of zero-day vulnerabilities. So, there are two solutions that have become up, which is behavior-based detection and machine learning algorithm. For behavior-based detection, it monitors system activities and runtime behavior. It will detect abnormal behavior, unexpected processes, and irregular memory access. This will help to flag attacks early, even if it unknown. Other than that, for machine learning organisms, it actually learns from historical data and detects anomalies without prior knowledge. There are many algorithms that have been tested, but the most effective ones is random forest. Why? Because it combines trees, reduces overfitting, and handles complex patterns, which will support early detection of zero-day attacks.
Next, ransomware is a malicious software that attacks operating system security by encrypting or locking files and demanding a ransom, usually paid in cryptocurrency, to restore access, it commonly enters systems through phishing emails, infected downloads, exploited vulnerabilities, or insecure remote access such as RDP. Once inside, ransomware gains user or administrative privileges, encrypts data, disables security tools, and can spread across a network, making system unusable. A supply chain attack, on the other hand, targets trusted software or updates that the operating system relies on. Attackers compromise vendors or update servers and insert malicious code into legitimate softwares. When the OS installs these updates, the malware runs with high privilege and bypasses security checks, affecting many systems at once and making it difficult to detect. These attacks are enabled by OS weaknesses such as unpatched vulnerabilities, weak access control, poor authentication, and limited built-in detection of abnormal behaviors like mass file encryption.
For the second threat is ransomware and supply chain attacks have a major impact on operating system security because they directly affect system availability and trust. Ransomware encrypts important OS files and user data, making system unusable and forcing organizations to pay a ransom to regain access. This causes downtime, financial loss, and disrupting to daily operations. Supply chains attack the situation more serious because attackers compromise trusted software updates or third-party components. As a result, malicious code can enter system during normal installation or update processes. This weakens trust in software updates, spreads malware quickly, and makes detection more difficult, leading to widespread security incidents.
So now, we will move on to the solution for ransomware and supply chain attacks on operating system. I will talk about the ransomware solution first. Even though antivirus is good, we cannot rely entirely on it because it cannot completely prevent the ransomware attacks. So, with that in mind, there are three several solutions to mitigate the ransomware attacks. The first one is to modify system behavior, which will watch for rapid or bulk file changes and unusual encryption. The second one is to restrict write access to sensitive folder. Sensitive folder is really dangerous if others get their hands on it. So, let's say, for example, if other people get access to our sensitive folder, by restricting the write access, it will limit the ransomware damage to only a small subset of files rather than the entire operating system. Last but not least is to integrate OS defenses, which means the OS itself must have ransomware defense integrated in it. So, I will move on to the supply chain attack solution. For supply chain attack solution, there are three several solutions. The first one is to minimize trust and verify continuously, which emphasizes more on minimization of trust and continuous verification across the OS build. The second one is end-to-end software integrity verification, which tracks OS binary to source code, log each stage of OS compilation to prevent malicious components. Last but not least is to use signed code and use reproducible builds, which by using digitally signed OS packages, it will ensure tampering can be detected and only authentic components are installed.
Lastly, Android and mobile operating systems are vulnerable due to several built-in weaknesses. The open app ecosystem allows third-party app stores and direct application installations, increasing the risk of malicious apps. Users often grant excessive permission, giving malware access to sensitive data and system features. OS fragmentation and delayed security updates leave many devices exposed to unknown vulnerabilities. While low user awareness makes phishing through SMS, emails, and malicious links very effective, in addition, maybe mobile OS often lack strong runtime monitoring to detect abnormal behavior, such as data encryption or background data theft. Vulnerabilities in pre-installed or vendor apps, supply chain attacks on trusted app stores or libraries, and over-reliance on app signing and weak sandboxing further increases the risk of system compromise.
Lastly, the threat is Android and mobile OS vulnerabilities. So the impact is Android and mobile operating system vulnerabilities are serious because mobile devices store a large amount of personal, financial, and work-related data. When these vulnerabilities are exploited, attackers can gain unauthorized access to the system and steal sensitive information such as passwords, banking details, message and location data. Malicious apps may bypass security controls, install spyware or malware in the background, and monitor user activities without consent, which affects user privacy and data confidentially. For organizations that allow mobile devices forward, these vulnerabilities can lead to data leakage and network security risks, highlighting the need for regular updates and strong mobile security practices. So, that's all from me. Thank you.
To reduce vulnerabilities in Android and mobile operating system, strong OS, security and regular updates are essential. Regular operating system and security patch updates helps close non-security gaps before attackers can exploit them. Delaying updates can leave device vulnerable to attacks. Research from Symmetrium team shows that automatic patching and timely updates significantly lower exposure to threats. Users also play a key role. Installing apps only from trusted source, managing permission carefully, and avoiding action like rooting or jailbreaking helps keep device secure. Another important area is user authentication and data protection. Strong authentication methods such as PINs, password, or biometric login helps protect access to the device and sensitive information, even if it is lost or stolen. Finally, user education and training are crucial. Awareness of risks like phishing, malicious apps, or an unsafe network connection helps users avoid threats and maintain device security. The effectiveness of using prompts for project completion lies in their ability to provide clear and precise instruction. This instruction guide a person or an AI towards achieving specific project goals. Well-structured prompt helps define the task, expecting output, and limitation, reducing confusion and misunderstanding. Once prompts are clear, tasks are completed more accurately, saving time and keeping the project aligned with its objective. Effective prompt also improve efficiency and productivity by breaking down complex tasks into smaller, manageable tasks. Prompts make it easier to organize work and stay focused. This minimizes errors and reduces the needs for repeated revision, allowing projects to progress smoothly and meet deadlines. Finally, the quality of a project is greatly influenced by the prompts used. Detailed and relevant prompts ensure output meets required standard and expectation. As prompts are refined, the quality of response improve, leading to a more successful project overall.
So now, what is the lesson that we learned after completing this project? So there are several lessons that we actually learned. So now we talk about it. So I will start with actually the clear and specific prompts leads to the better result. And let's say if we use the detailed prompt, it will reduce confusion and mistake from the artificial intelligence. So we need to write a good prompt, which is actually essential for successful project completion. So other than that, in terms of the project management, so by breaking tasks, what we actually learn is by breaking tasks into smaller steps, improve organization and efficiency. So we also divide projects into major parts, so every person works feels less overwhelming. So other than that, smaller steps, which is we do it step by step, allow better time management and progress tracking. So we also review and refine, review each other work, which make the output quality of our group project even better. So So actually, other than that, we actually learned that prompt creation is an ongoing process affecting accuracy and success. So, this project emphasized practical application and independent thinking. And for this project also, it develops self-directed learning skill and digital which is artificial intelligence literacy. It also encourages us to have a growth mindset and focus on the lifelong learning. This knowledge and skill from this project can be applied beyond the formal education.
In conclusion, operating systems are essential to modern computing, but they face serious security challenges that can put personnel and organizational data at risk. Three major threats are 0 days, ransomware, and mobile OS weaknesses. 0 days exploit target hidden flaws in the system component before developers can fix them, allowing attackers to steal data, install malware, or take full control without being detected. Ransomware locks users out of their files and demand payments, while supply chain attacks insert malicious code into trusted updates. Both succeed because of unpatched software, weak access control, and limited monitoring, causing financial loss, downtime, and loss of trust. Mobile operating system, especially Android, face additional risks like delayed updates, excessive app permission, insecure third-party apps, and limited runtime protection, which attackers can exploit to steal information or hijack device. Overall, a layered approach combining technical safeguard with user awareness is crucial to protect today's complex and interconnecting operating system. So, that's all from us. Thank you.